The Lantern Corps is one of the most powerful groups and characters in the DC universe, spanning over 60 years in comic history with some insane, impactful, important storylines. This all started July 10th, 1940 with Alan Scott, the very first Green Lantern, which he was actually within the Justice Society. You know, we got a lot of those old school type of heroes. But after we get all these others like Hal, John, and Kyle, and soon it will be the year of Lanterns. We finally get them to get some respect with the Lanterns TV show dropping early 2026 and My Adventures with Green Lantern after, which I'm actually really excited for with this one because we get Jessica Cruz, and in my honest opinion I think she needs more media, but I will be explaining every Lantern Corps from which they appeared. So first we have the Green Lantern Corps. Powered by willpower, we have several famous characters within this corps, including pre-betrayal Sinestro, Guy Gardner, John Stewart, Kilowog, Hal Jordan, Kyle Renner, and many more. Green Lanterns can use pure imagination as their power source and are essentially the cops of the DC universe. At one point, for some reason, they were weak to the color yellow, but they ended up actually writing that into canon, which is because Parallax was trapped inside the central power battery. Fun fact, Green Lanterns are charged up with blue lanterns around. Next is the Yellow Corps, powered by fear. Now, if y'all remember that name Parallax and him being the cause of yellow being a weakness to Green Lanterns, it's because it's the living yellow embodiment of fear, and with Sinestro, the Yellow Lanterns were born. These lanterns are extremely powerful, being able to draw fear from others. And fun fact, blue lanterns can actually drain yellow lanterns. Next is the Blue Lantern Corps, and they are powered by hope. And there isn't really much between them, except obviously they supercharge Green Lanterns. They have the ability to heal, fly, and shield themselves. Cool thing about them though is that they unlock other abilities around Green Lanterns. And at a certain time, it was said blue was the most powerful of the first 7 corps because hope can achieve anything. Fun fact though, they counter red, orange, and yellow lanterns. Next is the Star Sapphire Corps, aka Pink. And these lanterns are powered by love. And the cool thing about them is that they can resurrect beings under certain conditions. They are all female, constructs made of crystalline, they can force other lanterns to join their corpse, and they can even identify fear. Funny story though, one of the Pink Lanterns is Carol Ferris, long-term love interest to Hal Jordan. She lost her mother at a young age and was losing her father, feeling no love of course until she met Hal Jordan. Well, the Pink Lanterns wanted to prove men were inferior to women, something they were trying to convince the Guardians of the Green Lanterns of, so they forced Carol to be a Pink Lantern and fight Hal constantly, and she lost like every time. Even then it gets crazier because every time she lost, Hal erased her memory of being a Pink Lantern. Next is the Red Lantern Corps, powered by rage. When someone first becomes a Red Lantern, their blood becomes this sort of napalm, making it to where they'll die if they aren't baptized within the blood ocean of Yismal. If I didn't say that right, I'm actually so sorry about that. But being baptized within that also gives them the ability to have more defined constructs and to become less frenzied. They have an ability to spew burning blood out of their mouth, and before being baptized, they are literal embodiments of mindless rage. Next is the Orange Lantern Corps, powered by greed. To be technical, there's only one Orange Lantern and his name is Larefleeze. The ring was given to him by the Guardians, and ever since when he kills, every soul is binded to him and the ring, and he can summon them like a construct. To be fair, when it comes to this ring, it's almost as if it's possessing him. Fun fact, he can absorb all lanterns except pink and blue. Next we have the Indigo Tribe, aka Purple, and they are all powered by compassion. They are usually mysterious and compromised of ex-criminals. They can channel the energy of other lanterns, teleport others and themselves, and are another Lantern Corps seeming possessed by their rings, or if so, controlled by the leader of the corps. If anything, these lanterns are similar to the Green Lantern Corps. Next is the Black Lantern Corps, powered by death. Necron, using black power rings, was able to reanimate formerly diseased beings, meaning that they turn into this zombie-ish creature. Even weirder though that it isn't even them, it just copies your diseased soul. And the Black Hand was the only exception when it came to this. They can only see by detecting emotional auras. Their only purpose is to kill and summon Necron. Fun fact, they can only be killed by different Lantern Corps firing at them, and white can counter them. Next we have the White Lantern Corps, powered by life. This ring is supposed to be the strongest ring. It can use the powers of all other Lantern Corps and are usually mastered within using them. Only Sinestro and Kyle Renner have been White Lanterns. Sorry that there isn't a lot on them. Next is the Ultraviolet Corps, powered by unseen light. Also part of the invisible emotional spectrum, the heart of their corps is a living phantom galaxy powered by the sentient sun named Umbrax. Umbrax moves through space, drawn to planets with the strongest self-destructive forces. It surrounds and takes over these forces with its energy. Any inhabitant it animates becomes ultraviolet lanterns, and again another Lantern Corps seeming possessed. Fun fact, the only 2 cases of non-possessed beings were John Stewart and Sinestro, each being able to overcome Umbrax's influence. Also, why is Sinestro passed around? He's been like every Lantern Corps. Next and finally the last Lantern ring is the Gold Lantern Ring, which is powered by happiness and joy. The wielder of this ring is called Allure, a blind teacher from the 31st century. Him saving kids was his reason deserving of being the Gold Lantern. He was even picked by the successor of the Guardians, and for now he's the only Gold Lantern and the newest Lantern in general. Fun fact, pride can give a Gold Lantern a huge power boost and even charge the ring without a lantern. So it looks like we have officially gotten through every Lantern Corps. And do you all believe there will be a Silver Lantern Corps soon? Could be a cool idea. Maybe we'll get Ultra Teal. Like, I don't know what could happen next.